plop! Sparkles, the baby dragon, blinked up at a tiny bouncing egg star that had landed right on her nose. "Oh," she whispered, eyes wide and shiny. "Have you ever wondered why some little dinos feel sleepy, but still can't quite fall asleep?" She held the warm egg star close to her heart, and inside it came the softest sound in the world. Tap subscribe and come cuddle into tonight's magic with Sparkles the baby dragon. Across the moonlit meadow, 10 tiny dinos stood in a wiggly line, each one wearing a little cloud-soft night scarf, each one rubbing sleepy eyes, each one yawning. But not one of them had drifted off to dreamland yet. Sparkles the baby dragon tilted her head. 10 sleepy dinos and nobody is asleep? That feels like a bedtime puzzle. The tiniest dino at the end gave a squeaky sigh. A round green dino yawned so big that his scarf flipped over his face. A blue dino tried to lie down, then popped right back up again. And above them all, floating gently in the air, was something Sparkles the baby dragon had never seen before. It was a dream parade ribbon. It shimmered like moonlight on milk, twisting softly through the sky in a glowing line with 10 tiny silver loops. Each loop was empty. Sparkles the baby dragon gasped. "That ribbon is waiting for 10 sleepy dream glows." Mama Dragon stepped beside her with a warm smile. "And each time one little dino feels safe and cozy enough to sleep, a dream glow will appear." Papa Dragon looked up at the ribbon. "When all 10 loops shine, the dream parade will drift across the stars." The 10 tiny dinos all looked up together. "Would you look too?" The ribbon gave a soft swirl, like it was listening. Sparkles, the baby dragon's little face turned bright with hope. "Then I know what to do. I'll help 10 little dinos fall asleep one by one." Twinkle the Unicorn trotted in with a silver hush of hooves, her mane glowing softly. Nibbles the Bunny bounced over with sleepy ears. Bubbles the Bluebird floated down in a gentle circle. Woodland Bunny carried a basket of cloud leaves. Cute Forest Bear came padding in slowly, holding the fluffiest moon pillow anyone had ever seen. The meadow felt calm. The stars leaned close, and the first little dino trembled just a tiny bit. Sparkles, the baby dragon, went close. Very close, until her nose almost touched his. "You don't need to hurry," she whispered. "Bedtime can be soft." The first little dino let out one tiny puff of air. Sparkles, the baby dragon, wrapped him in the gentlest hug. His body relaxed. A golden dot floated up from his scarf and twinkled into the first silver loop. "One little dino," Sparkles, the baby dragon, whispered, smiling, snug as a moonbeam. The dream parade ribbon glowed a little brighter. The second little dino kept blinking, 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 like she was worried she might miss something magical if she closed her eyes. Sparkles, the baby dragon, noticed right away. "Do you ever feel that way too?" she asked softly. "Like bedtime is cozy, but you still want to keep watching the stars?" The second little dino nodded. Twinkle, the unicorn, lowered her shining horn, and a tiny star umbrella opened above them. Not to block the sky, but to bring the stars closer. Soft star specks drifted underneath it, like glowing snow. "You can rest," Twinkle the unicorn whispered. "The stars will still be here." The little dino smiled. Her eyelids dipped. A pale pink dream glow floated up and clicked into the second loop. "2 little dinos," said Bubbles the Bluebird, circling once, drifting nice and slow. The third little dino had a hiccupy yawn. Then another, then another. Nibbles the Bunny giggled so quietly, it sounded like a blanket rustling. "I know this kind of sleepy." He handed Sparkles the baby dragon a tiny cuddle carrot made of plush moon cotton. The third little dino hugged it at once. Sparkles the baby dragon patted his head. He yawned one last giant yawn, curled around the cuddle carrot, and a blue dream glow sailed into the third loop. "3 little dinos," whispered Mama Dragon, cozy nose to toes. But then the fourth little dino looked up with watery eyes. "I miss my favorite bedtime hum," she said. "Oh," Sparkles the baby dragon said softly, pressing one paw to her heart. "That matters." Papa Dragon sat on a smooth stone, tapped it lightly with one claw, and made a slow, gentle rhythm. Tum, tum, tum. Bubbles the Bluebird added a tiny trilling note. Twinkle the Unicorn swayed. Sparkles the baby dragon hummed a warm little melody, simple as a rocking chair and soft as a sleepy breeze. The fourth little dino's face melted into peace. Up floated a lavender dream glow. 4 little dinos, sang Woodland Bunny, barely above a whisper, safe in the night. The fifth little dino was not sad. The fifth little dino was not scared. The fifth little dino was simply extra bouncy. Boing, boing, boing. Even his yawn bounced. Sparkles, the baby dragon, blinked, then giggled. Someone still has bedtime wiggles. Cute Forest Bear knelt down slowly and rolled out the moon pillow. It gave one tiny puff and became a soft, cloudy hill. The fifth little dino climbed up. Boing, then less boing, then just a wiggle, then a little flop. Sparkles, the baby dragon, tucked the scarf around him, and a cheerful lemon-yellow glow floated into the fifth loop. Halfway, whispered Sparkles, the baby dragon. The ribbon made a happy ripple through the sky. If you were there, which dino would you want to cuddle first? The sixth little dino kept looking over her shoulder. What's behind me? She asked. Nothing scary, said Woodland Bunny gently. But Sparkles, the baby dragon, understood. Sometimes bedtime feels bigger when shadows move. So Woodland Bunny opened the basket of cloud leaves and scattered them around the grass. Each leaf turned into a tiny, sleepy lantern shaped like a flower. No dark corners, only soft glows. Only warm petals. Only safe little lights. The sixth little dino sighed with relief and lay down right in the middle of the flower lantern circle. A silver peach dream glow floated up into the sixth loop. 6 little dinos, breathed Papa Dragon, resting safe and deep. The 7th little dino wanted one more story, then one more after that, then maybe one more tiny one after that too. Sparkles. The baby dragon smiled because she knew that feeling. She sat nose to nose with him and said, I have the shortest bedtime story in the whole meadow. The little dino's eyes widened. Sparkles, the baby dragon, whispered, Once there was a tiny dino who found the softest bed, the warmest scarf, the calmest moon. And then he fell asleep before the story could even finish. The 7th little dino giggled. Then he yawned. Then he snuggled down before the giggle was even gone. A minty green dream glow drifted into the 7th loop. 7 little dinos, said Nibbles the Bunny, blinking sleepily himself, dreaming before the end. The 8th little dino had a very serious problem. Her blanket corner was wrong. Sparkles, the baby dragon, leaned down to inspect it carefully, because bedtime problems can feel very big when you are very small. This corner should point toward the moon, the dino whispered. Ah, said Sparkles, the baby dragon, in a grand, thoughtful voice. A moon corner blanket. Twinkle the Unicorn helped turn the blanket just so. Bubbles the Bluebird puffed it once with a tiny flap. Sparkles, the baby dragon, smoothed the edges. Perfect. The 8th little dino gave the happiest sleepy nod in the world. A pearly white dream glow rose into the 8th loop. 8 little dinos, whispered Mama Dragon, comfy, calm, and pleased. The 9th little dino did not speak at all. He only looked up at the ribbon. Sparkles. The baby dragon sat beside him without saying anything for a moment. The meadow was so quiet that even the stars felt like they were tiptoeing. Finally, the little dino whispered, What if everyone falls asleep and I'm the only one still awake? Sparkles, the baby dragon's eyes softened. She gently touched his paw. You won't be alone, she said. Not before sleep, not in dreams, not when morning comes. Love stays. Cute Forest Bear put the moon pillow beside him. Bubbles the Bluebird tucked one featherlight song into the air. Papa Dragon wrapped the night in silence, and Sparkles the baby dragon stayed right there until the little dino's breathing turned slow and easy. A warm, amber dream glow rose into the 9th loop. The Dream Parade ribbon now shone with 9 beautiful lights. Only one loop remained empty. Only one little dino still stood awake. The tiniest dino at the end. The one who had sighed first, the one with the smallest scarf, the one whose eyes looked sleepy and worried all at once. Sparkles. The baby dragon walked over very carefully. The tiny dino whispered, I want to sleep. I really do. But my dream feels too small. All the friends leaned in. Twinkle the Unicorn's mane dimmed to a bedtime glow. Mama Dragon folded her wings around the group. Papa Dragon smiled softly. Sparkles, the baby dragon, crouched down until she was eye to eye with the tiniest dino. "There is no such thing as a too small dream," she said. The little dino blinked. "But the others have big dreams," he murmured. "Cloud races, moon gardens, star puddles. I only dream about finding one warm cuddle and one gentle song." For one tiny second, the whole meadow went still. Then Sparkles, the baby dragon's face, lit up brighter than the ribbon. "That," she whispered, "is a beautiful dream." The dream parade ribbon suddenly fluttered, not fast, not loud, but with deep, happy magic, as if it had been waiting for those words. Sparkles, the baby dragon, called softly, "Everybody, come close." Mama Dragon came close. Papa Dragon came close. Twinkle the Unicorn, Nibbles the Bunny, Bubbles the Bluebird, Woodland Bunny, and Cute Forest Bear all came close too. They made the gentlest cuddle circle in the moonlit grass. No pushing, no squeezing, just warmth. Just kindness. Just enough. Sparkles, the baby dragon, hummed. Bubbles the Bluebird added the soft song. Mama Dragon rocked very slowly. Papa Dragon's heartbeat made the calmest rhythm, and the tiny dino's eyes finally drifted shut. From his little scarf rose the brightest dream glow of all, not because it was bigger, but because it was full of feeling. It floated upward, higher, higher, then it slipped into the last empty silver loop. At once, the Dream Parade ribbon became a glowing trail of 10 sleepy lights, and each light changed into a tiny dream lantern shaped like the dino it belonged to. One hugged a pillow, one yawned, one cuddled a carrot, one listened to a hum, one flopped on a moon pillow, one slept among flower lanterns, one smiled at a tiny story, one rested beneath a moon corner blanket, one glowed with the comfort of not being alone, and one, the smallest, shone with a dream made of one warm cuddle and one gentle song. The 10 lantern dinos began to drift through the sky in a slow, magical parade. Sparkles, the baby dragon, looked up, mouth open in wonder. "There it is," she whispered, "the 10 little dino dream parade." The whole meadow glowed with soft, moving light. The sleeping dinos did not wake. They only smiled in their dreams. If you want, you can tell Sparkles, the baby dragon, in the comments which sleepy dino you loved most tonight. Twinkle the Unicorn rested beside the grass. Nibbles the Bunny curled into a round, fluffy ball. Bubbles the Bluebird tucked her beak beneath her wing. Woodland Bunny leaned against Cute Forest Bear, who was already blinking very slowly. Mama Dragon kissed the top of Sparkles, the baby dragon's head. Papa Dragon spread a cozy blanket over her little shoulders. Sparkles, the baby dragon, looked at the sky one more time, at the 10 glowing dream lanterns floating past the moon, and her own eyes grew heavy and warm. "Now I know," she whispered. "Little dinos fall asleep when they feel safe enough, loved enough, and cozy enough to let their dreams glow." The breeze stroked the meadow. The stars stayed kind. The ribbon drifted farther and farther into the velvet night, carrying 10 tiny dreams with it. Sparkles, the baby dragon, nestled between Mama Dragon and Papa Dragon and let out one soft, sleepy sigh. "Good night, 10 little dinos," she murmured. "Good night, Dream Parade." And under the calm silver moon, with friends nearby and the grass whispering its quiet bedtime song, the whole meadow settled into the softest sleep of all. Did you enjoy the adventure? Tap like and subscribe. Oh no. What happens next? Tap the next video. Trust me, this one's magical.